Yeah, the wrong sorts. Those are the people who are actually in Gryffindor instead of Slytherin. Just kidding, just kidding. Let's go into the potions classroom, where we actually need to deal with the head of Slytherin.
You are here to learn the subtle science and exact art of potion making. As there is little foolish wand-waving here, many of you will hardly believe this is magic. I don't expect you will really understand the beauty of this softly simmering cauldron with its shimmering fumes, the delicate power of liquids that creep through human veins, bewitching the mind, ensnaring the senses. I can teach you how to bottle fame, brew glory, even stopper death. If you aren't as big a bunch of dunderheads as I usually have to teach. Today, you will learn how to mix a Wiggenweld healing potion. I want you all to collect the following 3 ingredients: asphodel, dittany, Wiggentree bark. Failure will be severely punished. The groundskeeper, Hagrid, may be able to help you with the first ingredient. Make sure you have these ingredients for your next potions lesson. It's Defense Against the Dark Arts with Professor Quirrell next. Class dismissed.
Okay, this first lesson was pretty easy. We just get the task of what we need to collect for the next lesson, nothing more. Those we'll be picking up later. But that next class, Defense Against the Dark Arts, that one is going to be a bit more important, because there we're actually going to continue playing the game, you might say. We could actually check around the classroom now. There's nothing for us to collect here, I think. We could actually take a look at Snape over here, but nothing more. We currently haven't brewed any potions yet, and therefore cannot collect any vials yet. If I can find the door. Oh, the camera in this game. Once again. Gotta love them cameras.
We need to collect all those ingredients in time for the next potions lesson. We've got Defense Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor now.
Yeah, that we'll do later, Hermione, if you don't mind. Let's go see if we can actually check out the dungeon some more. There's no Slytherin common room this time around in this version. It's not even possible to get into Slytherin in this game, unfortunately. But there is definitely still some stuff to collect here, like this chest over here.
A wizard card!
Containing another rare wizard card.
Herman Wintringham, 1974 to the present. Plays lute with the popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters.
Okay, never mind. This is just a bronze card and therefore still a random one by the looks of it.
Oh, chocolate.
Let's go see how many pots we can find here. I think that's the only thing we can still find here. This should be the only chest down here.
Sardine flavour.
Apparently giving you a random wizard card.
Fishy. Sardine flavour.
However, for me it was a unique one, because I did not have that one yet.
Tripe.
Oh, that one is on the other side. Need to walk around and get you like this.
Earwax flavour.
Earwax? Come on, Harry, you don't know what you're saying. Earwax is one of the best things ever that Mother Nature invented.
Toast.
Okay, here's 2 more.
Marmalade. Toast.
Already back to 30, so we're doing well.
Liver.
I want to try to get at least 50 before actually returning to the shop.
Potato.
So we can immediately buy the most expensive of all the upgrades. Namely the beanbag upgrade.
Spinach flavour.
Okay, this should be enough for now. 37, not a bad score. Next time we can even get to the shop should be at night. During the day they are not going to be there. But every single night while we are at Hogwarts they should be there. And therefore next time should be at the next night. Still daytime on day 2. And then we will not be able to find them anyway. Next we need to follow Hermione. She's is going to lead us to the 3rd floor. As if we cannot find that ourselves. Most interesting of all the floors. The moment we arrived at Hogwarts, we got told that the 3rd floor has a corridor that is actually off limits for some reason. However, it is also where the classroom for Defense Against the Dark Arts is. Come on. I want to meet Professor Quirrell again and his stuttering. One of the few professors we actually met outside of Hogwarts already. Before we actually went into Diagon Alley. Oh, wall. Oh, there's a chest here. Also a pathway down to the 2nd floor. That one is not important right now. Oh, and this one actually contains a wizard pack. Wizard card pack.
A wizard card pack!
So we immediately get a couple at once.
Grogan Stump.
There's one. This takes a while.
Gondoline Oliphant. Gondoline Oliphant.
Oh, we have 2 of those. Actually got a duplicate for that one.
Dimphna Firmage. Dimphna Firmage.
And that one too. Well, no matter. 2 duplicates. However, the first time we're going to meet someone we can trade with, we can already take care of that. Those are eventually also going to end up as unique cards. Might actually be already one over here, actually.
Want to trade a wizard card, Harry?
Yeah, like you, for instance. This Hufflepuff girl. The moment people talk to you and are actually suggesting to trade a card, you can trade your duplicate cards with them. And I should have 2 of them. The wizard card pack gave me 3 unique cards and 2 duplicates. Which you can actually recognize like this. Whenever the symbols are piled up, you can recognize those you actually have multiple of. Trade it and you will get a new one. Here in this GameCube / PlayStation 2 / Xbox version, that's actually always going to be a new one. So you'll never get another duplicate. A very easy way to actually get all of them in this version of the game. Let's also trade this one. And we will receive Circe, an ancient Greek wizard. Card number 22.
Want to trade a wizard card, Harry?
I think we just did, so let's not. Let's sneak away from you because I think you're scary.
Harry, this lesson is with Professor Quirrell. I've been really looking forward to it.
Yeah, same here. Strikes me as a nice guy. And since the subject is called Defense Against the Dark Arts, that also sounds awesome. I'm also looking forward to it. Let's go. No, need to walk to it ourselves by the looks of it. I was expecting the cutscene already.
Good day, class. Today we are going to have a most illuminating experience when we learn the wand lighting spell, Lumos. Not only can this light be used to illuminate dark areas, but it is also used to reveal secrets. Lumos is also a useful spell to use against spectral beasts, such as Gytrashes and ghosts, provided you bathe them in the light from your wand. To learn the spell, you must each enter the spell challenge. Neville, how about you first?
Ah!
Potter, your turn. The Lumos spell book is located on the other side of the crawl space. Find it and the spell will be yours. You must then return here to the classroom.
Yeah, you should learn, Professor Quirrell. Letting Neville go first is never a good idea. However, we are going to be successful. In order to learn spells in this game, we need to complete challenges. Of course, it's not going to be as easy as just copying a teacher in a classroom. It also needs to be a platformer game, and therefore stuff like this needs to be done. That I can imagine the game developers going for something like this. Here we actually find the Foli Bruti for one of the enemies we're going to encounter here. Ghosts. Just regular ghosts, you might say. Those are going to be enemies we need to take care of with our new spell, Lumos. However, first we need to find that spell. Oh great, there's also these guys here, imps. First this chest. This is going to be a regular chest. Those usually contain healing items.
A cauldron cake!
So get used to hearing a cauldron cake! But those actually heal you. As you can see at the top left of our screen is our health meter, our little lightning bolt. Of course it's a lightning bolt. It's Harry Potter after all. In the moment that is empty a bit, you can heal that by collecting cauldron cakes and also other types of food. Those will always heal you. Here's actually another one in case you fell off. Also falling in endless pits will actually damage you. You will return to the platform you were standing on, but with a little bit less health. Okay, here come the imps. And here go the imps. Except for one. We still need to take care of you, because there's a cage behind us. So there's exactly one imp that fits in there. Remember, Flipendo once, pick him up, and throw him in a cage to win. And that will actually reveal the collectible for these spell challenges. Challenge shields.
That's a challenge shield, Mr. Potter. You need to collect them all for the highest grade.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem, because getting the highest grade is currently impossible. Help. The gap apparently wasn't big enough for the game. It needed to be even bigger. Oh. Stop scaring me like that. This game does not like me. But yeah, like I was trying to say, as you can see over there, for instance, that curtain, that is something we currently cannot interact with, and therefore getting all of the challenge shields and getting the highest grade is currently impossible. And that's something we're going to return for later. Let's continue with the challenge normally. The second room actually reveals something. Currently there's nothing here. But there's a beam of light emitting, and therefore indicating there should be something here. Let's see if we can get that something there. Pretty sure there's a couple of switches we need to press. Like you, for instance. Let's go push you over to that switch. If I'm allowed to, come on. Yeah, grab. Also need to push you a bit over here. Okay, opened up one of the hatches. However, like I said, one of the hatches. There should be one more switch apparently. It's going to be easy, it's going to be on the other side. Exactly the same thing we need to do. So let's go change it up a bit by actually pulling this one instead of pushing it. Oh, not too far of course. Oh, come on, Harry. Stupid controls. There we go. That will open up the second hatch. And reveal... a landing spot for an owl. And don't we have an owl? Indeed we do. Whenever you find sticks like those, you can actually call Hedwig. Oh, don't fall too far, please, Harry. Okay, is there something we can do down here? Other than finding a way back up. Oh, there's a chest here. So we can immediately heal the fall damage that I just took.
Pumpkin pasty.
Pumpkin pasty. Oh, and here's a switch. This one will actually open up a pathway to...
spinach flavour.
Get back up again. Like that. We still need to go down here at some point. As you can see, there's two cages down here. There's a couple of imps that we need to find in this room. Those will actually lead to challenge shields, I'm pretty sure. So let's go see if we can actually get you guys in those cages. Where you belong. Stop throwing stuff at me. Silly imp.
A pumpkin pasty.
I'm not too sure if all of these are going to be pumpkin pasties. One of them should be for the owl, actually. Yeah, this one. This is an owl treat, and it can be fed to owls to encourage them to do favors for you. In this case, Hedwig. You can actually call Hedwig with this. Interesting, you can actually also get hit while in the cutscene of opening a chest. That is not fair. Sir, get down there. Ow. Ah. Stupid Flipendo's way too slow in this game. There we go. And you go in here. Close the lid. And let's go back up. Get that second one. No. Apparently did not hit it. Let's try that again. A bit more power was required, apparently. Let's get the second one. We can actually get both of the challenge shields. It is not per se necessary to actually get all of them. Like I said, it is impossible to get all of them. Therefore, you need to come back here later anyway if you want to get the highest grade. However, I will actually try to get as many as I can in this first run. To get the highest possible grade, for now. Otherwise, I would be screwing my house. Because the grade you will actually get for this will determine the number of points you will receive for your house. And even after our first run through here, I actually want those to be as high as possible.
Challenge shield.
Gryffindor needs to get as many points as early on as possible.
A cauldron cake.
A cauldron cake. Oh, I love that. Trust me, we're going to have a lot of fun with that during this Let's Play. Let's get the second one, and that one's over here. That's going to be challenge shield number 3. And this is going to be a wizard card, because this is a gold chest.
A wizard card.
What do you have for me? A new one, at least.
Ulrich the Oddball. Medieval, dates unknown. Highly eccentric wizard who is famed, among other things, for wearing a jellyfish for a hat.
I'm pretty sure you don't have to be a wizard in order to become famous by wearing a jellyfish for a hat. Oh, oops. Didn't want to press the Z button. What gave you that idea, game, that I wanted to press the Z button? Okay, right now we should have everything. All of the challenge shields that are available to us right now. All of the regular chests. And the owl treat. That last one being the most important one, because we actually need to call Hedwig to even advance here. And there she is. Now let's go see what she can do for us. Let's give her the owl treat. Ooh, there's a ladder up there. And now it's down here. Climb. Next floor. Oh, I see more cages. And the door also locks behind us. Well, these cages give away there's more imps. And they are actually standing right over there. On top of the bookshelves over there. Remember, we actually need to hit them twice. As you can see, if you just knock them off their little higher platform, they will not be stunned yet. You also need to stun them while standing down. Stop hitting me in cutscenes, it is not fair. I think it's about time we start collecting more wizard cards, because I already have the feeling that I don't have enough HP for this game. I need the second HP bar. I'm already dying in this first part of the game. Oh, there you are.
Shield.
This one is easily overlooked. And by the looks of it, we're now going to find our spell, finally. Let's open the spell book. And learn the second spell in the game. A way to cast light in the darkness. Let's read up. The Lumos spell. If correctly incanted, Lumos will cast light in the immediate vicinity of the caster. Lumos can also be used to illuminate unseen entrances. It is a little known fact that certain areas in the gloomier parts of Hogwarts may be explored by casting the Lumos spell. A further use of the Lumos spell is that it can be effective against spectral beasts, such as ghosts and Gythreshes. Let's equip it, so we can move on in this challenge. This time continuing on with our new spell.
Wow, the Lumos spell. Maybe I could use this to find my way out.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious puzzles are going to be involved using this new spell. As you can see here in the darkness, there are traps in the floor. So we need to cast Lumos in order to make sure we walk on safe areas. And make our way to the challenge shield. Before checking out the glow in the dark on the wall, we are going to find ourselves a chest in this room. I need some healing. This time I actually needed one.
A cauldron cake.
Does not heal me all the way even. Let's make our way to the right side of the room. And into this door. Okay, this is going to be a non-required room, by the way. Just saying.
Spinach flavour.
But there's a couple of chests to open up here.
A pumpkin pasty.
More healing, and this should be... Yeah, full health, thank you. And this one is going to be a wizard card.
A wizard card.
Okay, another duplicate.
Firmage.
Yeah, what I've noticed in this game, whenever playing it more often, you usually get the same ones whenever getting duplicates. It's actually the third time already we got this one. The only reason I don't mind is because you can easily trade them in for new ones in this game. But you usually do end up getting the same ones over and over again whenever you get duplicates. At least that happens for me. Yeah, let's go. Make our way to this doorway in the wall, because it's pretty obvious that is what it is. Let's go get ourselves the block over here. Let's solve this Zelda puzzle. Block sliding onto switches. That is something that should be forbidden in other games than Zelda. There we go. Open up the gateway. However, there's two gateways, so we also need to find the second of these rooms. That one's going to be on the other side of the room. Because as you can see, there's indeed two gateways. But there's also two rooms adjacent to this corridor. And therefore, if we want to advance, we need to check out this wall as well. That will also have a glowing area. Okay, by the sounds of it, it's time for combat. Yeah, here are ghosts. The Folio Brutai at the beginning of this area did warn us already. We're going to find new enemies. And these enemies indeed can be defeated by using Lumos. Be careful, because they will hurt you quite a bit if they hit you. Just make sure you activate Lumos in a safe spot. The moment it remains active, you can actually damage a ghost whenever you get them in your sights. It's pretty easy to recognize what your range is. Whenever in combat situation, Lumos will actually give away what its range is. The longer you charge it, the longer it will stay active. But that is pretty obvious, I think. Ooh, flipendo switch. That's going to be our way to open the door.
A cauldron cake.
Back to full health, that's nice. And this will open the door.
Flipendo!
Yeah, I know there's a challenge shield, you don't have to tell me.
A pumpkin pasty.
Yeah, we are ready. Let's pick you up.
A
challenge shield.
Move back to the middle corridor. Both of the gateways are open. Still one more room to do, I think. This one I can remember. There might actually be another one after this one, but that I'm not too sure of. I need to hit.
Flipendo!
Oh yeah, that will actually introduce us to this mechanic. Gargoyle platforms. Whenever you find a gargoyle in this game, you can actually interact with it by casting Lumos on it. And lightening it.
Lumos!
And then it will come alive and actually give us a couple of platforms. Ghosty platforms. In this case used in order to platform our way over there. However, it's also pretty obvious we're going to take a side path. There's a door over there. Very likely leading us to another challenge shield and or a treasure chest containing a wizard card. And I think it's actually going to be both of them. No, just a challenge shield. The chest here is a normal one, so it's not going to be a wizard card.
A cauldron cake.
It's going to be something way more important than a wizard card, namely a cauldron cake. Don't worry, I don't do it too often. I know that's going to get annoying pretty soon. I think it already is. Okay, once again, make sure not to jump in the endless pit over here. You won't instantly die, but you will lose a lot of health. The moment the game respawns you, you do lose a lot of health. Next challenge shield, that might actually be the final one.
A challenge shield.
I'm pretty sure it is actually. Because like I said, I can't remember the next room, and therefore there probably is no next room. Crawling through here should get us back to the beginning. At least the corridor leading back to the beginning.
Nougat flavor.
No, it's very dark in here. So dark in fact that I can't see anything.
Lumos!
Oh, here's a hole in the wall. Push! Yeah, and we are back at the beginning. This is where we started. I'm pretty sure we got all of the challenge shields that I'm currently able to grab. And therefore, it's time for us to head back to class. We were successful in learning Lumos. And that will actually clear off this section for now. Let's go see how we can continue.